say this, and this to change it a little bit from what happened in El Paso and Dayton. At the same time when this stuff was going on in Ohio and El Paso, over the weekend here in Chicago, 40 people was murdered. 40.
God,
Welcome to the roommates. The roommates. The roommates. The roommates.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Junior, aka King V,
and your girl Amber.
And welcome to the roommates.
Today we're having pizza. So roomies, go get your plates.
Get your plates.
Grab your food. And come sit down to eat with us.
And while you at it,
don't forget to like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
And don't forget to hit that bell button so you can get future notifications every time the roommates drop a new video. Enjoy watching, y'all.
Now let's see. Before we start, we gotta cut this pizza. So we're gonna get the slicing and dicing. Hey roomie, how you doing? If you're new, welcome.
And if you've been here a while, you know it's time for the countdown.
3, 2, 1, go. No, that's good.
That was good. I've not had thin crust in a while. That's good.
I know everybody been watching the news, and everybody know what's going on in America. So my heart goes out to all the victims and their families of the mass shootings in El Paso, Texas, and Dayton, Ohio. And like me and Keisha, we do a lot of like research, and we get the news, and that to me was just bananas.
That's crazy how many people were murdered.
22 people killed and 25 people injured. That's a lot. That's what? That's something serious.
I just want to know the mindset of the person that would really murder all those people. All those innocent people.
I think somebody like that should be dead. I don't know if mental illness should be the focus of the person. The focus of, I don't know. I don't think there's no reason in the world. I told you in the last video, I don't think there's no reason for violence between two people at all. So I don't know. And it seems to me like the government trying to find all reasons to blame it. I was reading an article on Google that was saying that the GOP is blaming it on transgenders, Obama, and video games. You got something on your chin.
And who's blaming it on that?
The Republican Party.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That is the dumbest.
And then President Trump is dancing around it. I think he was the one who blamed it on video games, violent video games. Y'all ain't gonna be able to get that new Call of Duty.
I just think it's crazy how we would blame it on video games and transgender. That doesn't even make sense.
I think gay people like the happiest people ever.
Yeah. They're honestly they're happier than straight people, honestly.
And Keisha was reading earlier about the shooter in Dayton, Ohio. He had kept he had a hit list and
From how early back?
he was in high school,
And he had a hit list?
and he kept it. And then the one in El Paso, Texas, they're investigating it as a hate crime, and that's the one they're trying to blame on. I think that's the one they're trying to blame on transgenders and President Obama.
So why are they investigating it as a hate crime?
Because most of the victims,
Yeah.
I think all the victims, was Mexican. And they found posts from the shooter in El Paso, Texas. That's the reason why they investigated it as a hate crime, because he posted something on his social media about Mexicans, and that's why they investigated it as a hate crime.
I can believe it. If he's posting stuff comfortably like that about Mexicans, that very well might be a hate crime.
I want to know.
Would you say it's like a terrorist, like a type of terrorist attack?
I think anybody that would do anything in that manner should be classified as a terrorist, or the what they did should be classified as terrorism. So I don't know if that person should be classified as a terrorist, but they terrified a lot of people. So I don't know.
That's like some serial killer stuff. Because
Serial killers do things a totally different way.
like having a hit list and then still trying to go after the people even like after high school, isn't that kind of
Well, they didn't say he went after the same people after high school, but he had a hit list. And I'm going to put this word right here because I don't want to say it, because I don't want to get, we don't want to get blocked by YouTube, but he had one of these lists too. And I think anybody who will do anything like that got to be mentally sick. And if anybody remember, not too long ago, President Trump was he just lifted the laws on restricting people to have guns, and now he's advocating for more gun laws. When he reversed everything that Obama was trying to do to prevent stuff like this from happening.
So he's just changing his mind. Like at first he was like not for the gun law, and now he's
Now that this didn't happen, he's for it.
I don't see how that makes sense. I would think he would keep the law.
He would make it more difficult for people to get guns. I agree.
That doesn't make sense. That's backwards.
Well, I believe a lot of things that this president is doing is backwards.
Yeah, you remember in Mississippi when we went to Walmart and we saw those guns and how easy it was to buy it out there?
I don't know how easy it was to buy, but I've never seen guns like that in regular Walmart in Chicago, and that was it was shocking. I remember how we was all having a conversation because all the guys was walking in with the camouflage on.
Yeah, I thought that was scary actually.
And the guns was right there on the racks. Yeah, I think that's very scary.
You know what I don't get though is how is it for states that's easy to get the gun? Why is the crime rate lower there than it is in Chicago?
I can't say that they're lower because I don't know. Well, I don't know if it's lower or not, because in that same city that we was in, that's where my cousin was murdered. So I can't say that the crime rate is lower. Maybe it's lower because there's less people.
Okay.
So that might be the difference of the crime rate.
Yeah.
But I didn't see any immigrants buying guns. And I've never seen a mass shooting being done. I've never seen a mass shooting done by an immigrant. So I don't know how they can investigate it as a hate crime. Well, it might be a hate crime because it wasn't an immigrant.
Oh, he was a Caucasian.
I'm not sure. I know the one in Dayton, Ohio was. And then a man called the Walmart the next day,
Yeah.
threatened to shoot up a store again. You ought to see his dumb face. His face was so dumb. Right? He had the just take me to jail face. I don't understand what's going on.
I think they do these things on purpose just to go to jail. I just don't get why anyone would even want to go to jail.
I don't even know why somebody would want to shoot that many people.
Teenagers buying guns.
Ooh, boy.
I don't think that's a good idea. I really don't, because... Okay, tell me this. They were Caucasian, weren't they?
Everybody that was buying, that I saw walking around with camouflage buying guns was Caucasian.
With the... I don't want to sound bad by saying this. The lack of discipline with Caucasian families, I really don't condone that. Any Caucasian teenager should have a gun.
I don't think nobody should have a gun, to be honest with you.
Especially teenagers.
Because unless they lift the gun law for everybody. Because I actually believe that the reason why people can do these things, because there's not enough guns for them to say, hey, I better think, or someone's going to shoot me too. So, I don't, and on the second hand, anybody that pulls something like this, I think they looking to get shot. So, I don't think they looking to get away.
I just don't get, why would anyone call Walmart and threaten them? Calling Walmart, that's pretty much like calling the president and trying to threaten the president. There's a whole bunch of security, and the police are going to be swarming for you.
That's true.
But I agree with Amber too, because for that person to post something like that on social media and then turn around and do that, you're looking to be killed. There's no way possible that you, in your mind, that you think that you're finna get away with this.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like trying to rob a bank.
And then saying you're gonna rob a bank, that's the dumbest thing anyone could do. Even joking around about robbing a bank, that puts you in the suspect category.
It sure puts you in the stupid category. You know what that remind me of? Remember we used to ride with Ace and Al all the time.
He just give him that list. Give him that note. So protect it in the bank.
Now, y'all may not get the joke, but Al was a blind man. So every time we would go to the bank, the guy who would be driving us would give Al this note
and tell him to take it in the bank.
When you go in there, just get this to the bank teller. So Al one day was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And so I have to get out the car and I'm like, let me see this note, Al. And the note had on there, give me $20,000 for $20,000 in the bag. Don't say nothing, just do it.
Wow, it's a good thing he didn't do it.
Man.
I'm glad that you guys cared enough to look at this note before you
But what's y'all take on the situations at hand when it comes down to the situation in El Paso, Texas and Dayton, Ohio, and the way that the government is handling it now? Versus prior to this situation happening. Put it in the comments below. I would like to know what y'all think, because I know what I think. And I think that the government is backwards.
I think the government's been stupid on this matter. They should.
I think they should have took these precautions in hand before now. And now they trying to play the blame game, and to me that's unacceptable.
Well, it's a little bit too late for that.
Mm-hmm.
The mass shootings ain't just started.
Yeah, it definitely ain't the first one.
What about all these schools that's being shot?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
When that guy run into that movie theater, shot up that movie theater
in that Batman
what about
premiere.
that big shooting that happened down there in Las Vegas? This ain't nothing new. It's continuing to happen. It's an ongoing cycle. And then, let me say this, and this to change it a little bit from what happened in El Paso and Dayton. At the same time when this stuff was going on in Ohio and El Paso, over the weekend here in Chicago, 40 people was murdered. 40.
God,
Weekend?
40 people was murdered, and that's not including all of the people that was injured
And where was this?
here in
In
Chicago from shooting.
Yeah, it be going
It
down in
was
Chicago.
just a shooting over the weekend at a park not too far from here where we live at. Over the weekend, where 25 people were shot. 25
And that was over the weekend?
over the weekend. At one time. So come
Was
on
it-
now, is that not a mass shooting?
Oh yeah,
What
that's
is
definitely
that?
a mass shooting. And you know, I had got a message from the guy that's running for president named Tim Ryan, and he had just said something about that. And I was like, what is he talking about? But that's what he's talking about.
Over this weekend, 40 people was murdered.
And he said that.
And like I said,
And he said that it's
listen, it was so many shootings this weekend that they were shutting down emergency rooms here in Chicago because the overwhelming of victims that was coming in from gun wounds. That's how many shootings took place here in Chicago alone. So come on now, it's way out of hand.
Oh yeah.
It's way out of hand, and you and I know for a fact that
It's
it was very easy for us to get guns as kids. It was very easy, and it's even
Safe to
easier
say.
Back in the
now.
90s?
These
What?
kids are hitting
In the 80s too.
These kids are hitting these railroad train carts coming into the city, taking these guns and all type of stuff, and these kids is walking around here with military weapons.
Yes.
These weapons are not
Fully
even allowed.
Yes, in the civilians' hands.
They're
How
not
do
even
they even
allowed
get them?
here, and I'm a person who has a gun car, a Ford car.
Right.
I cannot go in a gun store
And buy that weapon.
purchase this weapon.
One shooting that happened here last summer, the guy had a gun that only the Secret Service has access to.
So how did he get it?
That's man.
And he was just a regular civilian?
A
These people walking around here with these semi-automatic, with these
Fully automatic
weapons.
AK-47s.
You cannot have these weapons. They are not allowed.
Yes.
Where are they getting them from?
Yeah, that's a good statement. That's a good question.
Now you made a comment earlier about people should not have guns. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with people, period, shouldn't have guns. What I do
I did
think-
say that the gun law should be lifted so that everybody can have
What I
guns.
do think is people need to learn to respect guns.
That's what my father did with me.
People need to learn to respect guns. And if you're going to have a gun in the house and you have children, first of all, that gun needs to always be put away where kids can't get hold of those weapons.
And you shouldn't
Second,
even tell your kids that you
if
got a
you're
gun in the house.
if you're a person that strongly believe in this type of weaponry,
Yeah.
teach your kid about it.
Yeah. Teach
Teach
them.
your child how to respect a gun, because guns ain't what kill people. It's the
Stupid people
person.
that kill me.
exactly.
Yeah, stupid.
It's a stupid
And they have
person.
what Chris Crocker say.
Yeah.
Guns don't kill people. Stupid mother.
It's
With
the
guns
stupid
kill
with
people.
the guns.
Yeah.
Cause the gun don't go off on its own.
No.
On its own.
Yeah.
I can't just walk up to you, Emma, and be like, oh, you know what? I got a gun. Bam, you're dead. No, it's
No.
not gonna happen. It's
Right.
not gonna happen. Impossible. So if you're a person like myself, I love them.
Right.
Yeah.
I honestly love them. But I also know that they're dangerous in the hands of the wrong person.
Yeah.
And if you're a person who do not respect it, you don't know what you're doing, somebody's gonna get hurt. I see
Yeah,
so
boy.
many people on social media playing with these guns. They're literally playing and taking pictures with
Yeah.
guns on social media, holding it up to their head or pointing it at their friends.
Yeah, they could
That's
blow
not
their
what you
head
do
off
with guns.
without even knowing it.
That's not what you do with guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't point a gun to you.
And my father said he told me don't touch it unless you're ready to use it.
Not only that, then you got these kids that's in school being bullied.
Yeah, they're gonna
That's
take
being
it to
bullied.
school and
That's
kill the
doing all
boys.
type of stuff. Where are the people that you mean to tell me nobody know that this kid something was wrong with him mentally?
You think he was being
Nobody know that it was something wrong with this kid, that he had some type of hate in him, something from somewhere. It stems from somewhere.
Yeah.
That means that you're not
Yeah.
paying attention to the people around you. There's no way that I can live in a house with you two and tomorrow you gonna go shoot up something, and I'm gonna sit here
And you
like,
don't know
"What's no
it's,
difference?"
and you don't know it's finna go down.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't see no difference in them. You're a lie.
Yeah,
He said you a lie.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't, that means that you didn't pay no attention. I can't live in the house with you, Emma, and I know there's something going on with you.
Right.
Yeah, you would know.
He lived by himself. He had no friends, no family, no none of this.
Right.
Come on, man. It don't make sense.
A lot of this stuff don't make sense. To just want to do that to somebody don't make sense. So I'll let you know what y'all think. Put it in the comments below.
Yeah, we would love to hear your opinion and know how you feel about this matter.
Now this pizza was little as ever.
I know, right?
I'm still hungry.
Yeah, me too.
But
It was a good topic.
it was a good topic, and we really wanted to know y'all opinion about it. So after this video, I'm going to get something else to eat.
Yep, me too.
But thank you all for letting us into your home, your house,
workspace.
your bedroom.
Before the bathroom, wash your hands.
Make sure you wash your hands. Don't come out the bathroom smelling like you was in the bathroom. And don't forget to like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
and don't forget to hit that bell button.
So you can get future notifications every time the roommates drop a new video. Thank you all for watching. Peace out, y'all. We love you. Remember to live, love, and laugh. Bye, y'all.